Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we're back with some more Civilization 4 Rise of Mankind. And in the last episode, well, we were able to successfully conquer all of the Germanic Empire, and even this one city down here, which eventually did revolt into being Japan, or Japanese, I mean, and we killed them too. Oh, no, not unfortunately. Oh no, wait, yeah, it was with. Unfortunately, the Sumerians aren't very happy that we declared war on their friends, but hey, they're gonna have to get around that. Celtia still does not like us, and the Iroquois, unfortunately, are still ahead of us, but not in terms of city count. We've surpassed them. So, a lot of what this episode's. Oh shoot, I forgot. I was going to rename all of my cities before the start of this episode. My bad. Here we go. Okay. And now we're starting. Well, we've probably been starting the Nameless Generals for a while. And what did I have this portion of the fleet doing? Let's just send them out over here. So, starting back at Swift Warkite, we have a bunch of cities to name. So, Munich is now going to be known as Dragon Hatchling, or just Hatchling for short. No, I don't want Munich Hatchling. Now that we've fully simulated these. I'll come back to naming Berlin if I could find one of the my Dragon Lord cards. To be named is going to be Beltol. Can I fit Beltol Dragon up there? I can. So I do have two copies. I do have multiple copies of some of these cards. So the next Beltol that we see is just Beltol Dragon that I see is going to be just Beltol. Oh, speaking of which, it is the next card. What are the odds of that? So this is Utava Hellkite. There we go. Or Atavar. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. Scale Lord. I think that's all the cities I got. Yep. So do I have? I gotta go pick one. I gotta go pick the closest one out. So the next one, or not the next one, but Berlin is going to be named to Dragon Lord Silumgar. Silumgar, I believe that's how that's pronounced. There we go. And a Celtic spy has been spotted in our cities. Yeah, I did see a galley go through there. We are going to have to start equipping our cities with a couple of spies in order to prevent other civilizations from getting it. So, you could build a spy in 2082 turn. However, I would prefer to have that. There's a trade caravan. So we can get a trade caravan building up behind that. That, I believe, is part of the fleet, or part of the army. That's not good. I don't want that. Stop growing, Storm. It's the last thing I want. This is the last thing I need. Alright, so you drop your army off there.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, you've got 7 ships. I'll have to build another 2 over here. So as soon as you're done with the bakery, I would like 2 more galleys. Well, these guys had a strength of 2, not 3. Oh well. Doesn't matter to me. Have them heal up. And how fast can you build some spies? You can build them in 6 turns. Okay, so since we no longer really, well, we could use those 2, but since we don't really need to worry about happiness or nationality, since there's no more German influence on the world, which naturally means it all goes away, I could use 5 spies. Then the tannery, which is going to give us some extra production with salt. That's for land units. We'll go with that, this, and that. And we'll keep ending the turn. So, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. Actually, let's get moving. In the long term. Great lighthouse has been built, so that's unfortunate. Well, it's not the end of the world, though. I'm okay with not having a great lighthouse. I think we might build up a army to take out the Celtia Empire, but I'm gonna need some better ships in order to get there, which means we're gonna have to get our research going all the way so that we can get Flutz, which is available with astronomy, and also requires gunpowder. I'm hoping to eventually get a very dominant science lead. However, there's no AI currently available in the game that's willing to trade us for anything useful. Like the Iroquois have the most useful technologies, and sadly they also have some extra techs that somebody else traded to them. Oh, they probably built a great lighthouse. So yeah, what are we going for at the moment? I'm trying to get armor crafting. We don't need that anymore. I will keep city planning going, wherever it is. So here, because I could use the ports, as well as everything that comes with it. So, continue with city planning. We'll get literature afterwards. And I really just need a strong economy at this point in the game. So, we can get guilds to get us grocers. Oh, that's going to take a few technologies. Oh, it needs feudalism. Okay, well, we could go ahead and do that. We get... let's think. What else would what would I want afterwards? Invention would be a pretty good choice. I already have engineering. I don't have civil service, though. But civil service is just a hop, skip, and a beat away from that. Actually, we get civil service, we can then get usury, which will get us toll houses, and I like that. Actually, that's not going to be useful at the moment because I don't have any foreign income. Alright, so I suppose actually astronomy afterwards would be the best solution for us. Alright, let me recustomize this up to be a bit better. So, city planning is a first. I just saw it. Where was it? City plan. Then crop rotations would be tempting. Then we get guilds. Then invention. What do I need for astronomy? I need education and a calendar. Do I already have the calendar? Yes, I do. Guilds can lead. We have currency, so we can get banking afterwards. That's also tempting. The clock towers. Education requires architecture and philosophy. Do we have either of those? I think the answer to that, we might have architecture. No, we don't. We actually don't have architecture. So then we will get education, oil painting, astronomy. I do want to get. I want to take you. I want to make use of the Leonardo's workshop to hopefully, when we get optics, immediately score astronomy. What is this obsolete with? Oh, this is obsolete with communism. Now, in the last game, in my other match that I was doing, my sort of uh, not not going on this channel match, um, I'm currently sitting in, I believe, the modern era, and have a pretty solid lead on all the other AI. In addition, I also finished conquering the second most powerful nation, which were ironically is the Iroquois. I don't know if that's just the way that that Rise of Mankind was built to make the Iroquois under AI control just incredibly overpowered, but they essentially, if it weren't for me dominating the early game, him with the early game by taking over a couple of other civilizations, I would never have been able to take it head. It also helped that I had a couple of land masses to immediately go into. That did help a lot. Oop, I apparently have that down. Okay, so do we have any workers over here? Oh yeah, I do have a couple. I do have some workers over here. I could use a couple more. So if I say we're to go ahead and oh, I need you off of research. You can't do research right now. I need you to finish some stuff. Grab 2 workers and then go on research. That delays me by a whole turn, but that's okay. Get access to spice, and I think I have a couple of my buildings can interact with spice. Yeah, so plantation, the grocers would. We're going to get we're getting grocers eventually. So you want to build a road up there? We already have paved roads, so I don't need to do that. I want to put up lumber mill, lumber mill, lumber mill. City. Oh yes, we got a lot of happiness. Remember a couple episodes ago, where we were actually losing population because of the unhappiness? Well, not anymore. Now we're just flying through it now. It's very nice. And the bakery's going to get us some extra food added to that. So I'm very happy with that. Sorry if I'm yawning. I shouldn't be tired, but apparently I'm just a little bit tired. Alright, you're here, so let's move you there. And we'll start putting up a couple farms along the riverbeds. Gotta get City of Beltol Dragon really ramping up in. Really ramping up in food. Or I could build a water mill. I'll build a water mill. Right here, I need movement range. What do my other ships have? They all have movement range and drill. Okay, so drill, please. galley should come really quickly. Leave that the one galley close by the city so I can put the workers on, or at least a worker on, and ship it over to our colonies. No, the Iroquois lost some points. Why did they lose points? That would do it. Oh, they got the Black Death. Oh my. That's not good. Hopefully they don't swing by my borders anytime soon. Black Death is, not... It's not the end of the world, but it kind of sucks when it happens to your land, because you start to lose stuff. It's like a Taoist temple in there. Turn. Oh shoot! I should have increased my research for one turn. I saw that one too late. Another spy has been discovered. We need to hurry up and get some. We need to get those spies going. Really need to hurry up on the spy front. Make no little plans. They have no magic to stir men's blood. By Daniel Burnham. And we can now we have irrigation canals, ports, paved roads, and we can build the Forbidden Palace, which I'm going to build it over here. Public Works. Let me see the big picture. I think Public Works was one of the ones that I'd go for. So charity gives us stability. That gives us stability. Oh yeah, yes, this is definitely one that I was going to go for. It also reduces the build cost for paved roads, which I could use. So we are now done with the charity welfare. Harbor, and get a port, which isn't going to make us money at the moment. So it's not worth it. That will be, and high walls. In case the Celtics or the Iroquois decide, you know what, we're going to launch an invasion on these guys. Haha! They won't be expecting an invasion to be launched on their lands. Haha! Yes! I'm sorry, Iroquois. I'm going to think around you guys. Oh, and the Celtics as well. I don't need to be suddenly losing cities. I fought hard to claim all of them. Oh, sorry. I thought I hit the end turn button. My bad. As you can see, it is now really taken a while for each turn to end because there's a lot on the map. This is why we have to kill a bunch of stuff, a bunch of civilizations off, so that the time between waiting between turns isn't so long. Alright, come on, sometime today, please. Excellent. Let's keep going. Keep on passing the turns. And you pop in that boat, and we'll ship you over here. No, please do not take that route. I don't want to lose you. And looks like he's at least Degan Wida, I believe I pronounced that right, is at least willing to... Oh, we built another galleon here for some reason. Was I building galleys? Why did I build a galley here? I don't know. And I think we will just... Or was I building it for another city? No. Probably was building it for another city. We can delete you. After your port, which is still going to give you no money. Let's see if we do that. Then this, that, there. Eventually these ports will start making money. I say with a bit of a nervous look on my face. I imagine some of the capitals it's going to make money. And you're sticking around. Need you over there to build another lumber mill. Oh yeah, and on my other file, I've crossed about, I think it's either the 60 or 70 city total. That's a lot of cities. It's an unbelievable amount of cities. Would you believe me if I told you that I had that many cities? I don't think you would. Actually, pretty sure a lot of people would. Never mind, it is a believable number of cities. Well, for a really, really large map it is. Alright, I don't think any of the other AIs have anything that they want to trade me. Yep, no text that they want to trade me. Which makes me a little upset. Not upset, but it makes me a little sad. They want... No. You don't get city planning for free. I don't really care for either of those. Or do I need monotheism? I don't think I need monotheism. I know I don't need to get shipbuilding. Well, actually, I probably do eventually need to get shipbuilding, but I am going to be researching monotheism. How badly would I be ripping myself off if I say, what will you give me for this? That's a shame. Not even willing to toss shipbuilding in? Oh, come on, dude, really? What would make this deal work? Nope! You do not get that. You are not getting that. I'm fine with researching it on my own, thank you. I don't want to pay you for that. You have to be mad. You have to think I'm mad in order to take that deal. That one wants a road. That's not getting a road. Could build a cottage in the ruins of the city. Was this a city? No, that's. I don't think that was a city. That was a cottage or a town. That couldn't have been a city. That's way too close. Way too close together to be a city. Alright, we now have the caste system. But we are not going to be adopting that technology. God has no marks, no color, no caste, and no ancestors. No form, no complexion, no outline, no costume, and it's indescribable. Guru Gobind Singh. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It enables the caste system. And we are not going to have the caste system. We are a casteless empire. We're the Draconic Empire. Even though it says we're the American Republic. Another Celtic spy. Thankfully our espionage is higher than the Celtics. I don't know how long that's going to last, though. Brutal landlords are Oh, that's not good. That's good. It makes the people angry. I don't like seeing those events on me. I mean, yeah, I get a little bit of gold, but people, I still think they get angry. You've got a lot of gold to trade. Now, I still want to be making money, because if we're not making money, then I won't have it in case one of my cities decides, you know what, we're going to revolt. I don't want my cities to suddenly go, you know what, we're going to go to the dark side. I don't want that to happen. Or worse yet, oh, they want to trade me in the caste system, a shipbuilding. Which is a bit of a ripoff for me, but they want to give me gold. Can I get monotheism? We'll make this deal work. Yes, you would give me monotheism. I'll take that. You are now pleased with me. I'm okay with giving you that.
I am the Lord thy God.
Oh, that's why he didn't value
Thou shalt
it.
have no other gods before me.
He's already. Oh no, that's the Aztecs. So why don't you suddenly want city planning? Oh well, we can get a Masada, not Dia, but only if we're Jewish, which we are not. We're Taoist. State church. I don't think that's what I wanted to enable, right? Economy, religion, state church. I don't think so. Because while that does give us some stability, that might be something to do. That might be okay. Prophecy. I wonder if we go intolerant. No, we can't go intolerant. We're not going intolerant. Although, I think it would be interesting. We could go intolerant against the Aztecs. Maybe I might try it out for a little bit. So, yeah, this is exact. We're going down the exact route that the medieval ages were. Okay, change of plans. Let's go for fundamentalism. which apparently requires theology requires meditation, and then literature. Okay, we're still getting literature. That's fine. Then we'll pick up guilds, architecture, oil painting, banking, and astronomy. Sounds good. I'll take that. I will take that. Then we could try to lead some inquisitions into the Celtic Republic. Or I gotta figure out how an inquisition works. Because this is going to be the first match that I try to use the Inquisition system. Oh, hellos. There's city ruins here. We can build that. There's actually 2 city ruins. Oh, right, we had some cottages there that there was an earthquake inside one of the mines and it killed them. That's all right. That is all right with me. You have 1,400 gold per turn that you are willing to trade. And down here, we could put the cottage back up here. The lumber mill's done. I don't think, not until we get a railroad, it's not going to be useful. So for the time being, we're just going to move on. Move on to making the third and final one of this area. Oh, I got one that's probably going to be put up down here. By probably, I mean it's going to be. So high walls have been constructed. Excellent. Down here, please, and we need a plantation. I probably should have built this plantation first. Now, how are my cities looking? Scale Lord's in a warning state. But are they getting... No, they're flat. They're not... So that's okay. Is there anything... Oh, they're actually improving now. So if we improve the happiness, that should... If we improve the happiness in this city, it should be enough to push it a little bit more into our favor. Or we improve the garrison. Both of which are excellent ideas. I don't think I... Does this city have a great general in it? Did I get one of those yet? I did, okay, so it would be a good idea to get a few archer units trained up. So, how many archers do I need? I need 1, 2, 5 archers here. And I think I'll also add in a I'm gonna say a pikeman, so do that. Oh, and afterwards you can build. That's still not getting us any yield at the moment. Well, it might get us a tiny bit of yield. Alright, take the fleet and have them rest just outside our capital. Alright, so start with that. Put them on the hills for now and I have them fortify up. Oh, we'll also have to get some archers for the rest of our cities too. And is that a farm? No, that's not a farm. That's a watermill. So let's go up here and put up a farm. And hopefully our farms will yield us some potatoes, rice, whatever. Good stuff. That's all I need. Celtics want currency. Celtics do not get currency. I do not want to give the Celtics currency. Send them into there. And you are going to... Well, we'll put up a mine there. Let me see. Yeah, we can put up a mine there. Keep going. Put up your mind. Put up your mine, not mind. Let's just keep going. I'll take Waiting, please. No. Do not delete. Do not delete that. That took me a long time to build. I don't want to watch all that hard work evaporate with a single foolish click of a button. That would be very tragic. Very tragic indeed. So I guess we forgot to put a route up here. Oh, I could also use it. Oh, I think I could drain that now. I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure I could drain that. What am I sitting at for time? Okay. Still pretty good. Planned on making 2 episodes. Hey, Stalin! Oh, it's good to see you, my Russian friend. Even though you're a little cautious of me. You're a vassal of Alexander. Ooh. You'll take a lot of stuff, though. However, you're a heathen at the moment, so I can't really afford to do that. Oh, but you are willing to trade me stuff. Glass blowing. I need that in my quest for optics. I don't know if I need shipbuilding, though. So, what would you give me? What do you want for that? You want... See, currency is not something I want to give away. However, I don't really want to give either of those away. What would make this deal work? You want a lot of gold instead. I toss the caste system. What would make this deal work? You'll give me... you will give me chariotry for free. I don't want chariotry. I actually want shipbuilding. What will you give me for that? 2 techs. And I've already halfway finished one of them. And that kind of makes up for the currency and the caste system, in my opinion, is a little useless. So I'm happy to give him a useless trade. Sure. You have athletics.